my lovelies! In today's video, I am making a grind house as this lovely person suggested it to me. Thank you so much! If you want me to build something you want to see, hit that subscribe button, like and comment down below. All your support means so much to me. Now, let's move on with the video.
First, let's replace the floor with some double floor panels to give us a nice base to work with. Now, let's swap out the ceiling with a medium wall panel to give it a cleaner look. Next, I'm placing a medium wall panel against the original wall. We'll use this as our template, decorate it first, and copy it across the rest of the walls so everything matches perfectly. Now, let's place some Taurus wall top trims above the wall. I love using these because they instantly add a bit of character and makes the walls look much more finished. Next up, I'm putting bull wall base trims along the bottom of the wall to match the top trims.
Now let's put a basic rug against the bottom of the new wall, just above the base trims. Next, I'm going to add some Taurus wall base trims along the top of the basic rug. This will break up the colors nicely and give the wall a more detailed look. Now I'm placing some Queensland walls against the basic rug to add a little more detail. It's a simple step, but it gives the wall so much more depth and character. Next up, I'm adding some discs around the top trims to create little fluffy clouds. I absolutely love this detail. It makes the room feel so much cuter and brings the whole theme together. I'm adding a few more discs behind the clouds to create a soft shadow. It's a tiny detail, but it really helps the clouds stand out. Now I'm using a few more basic rugs to create a striped wallpaper effect. Now I'm going to use the X-ray and selection box tools to copy this wall and place it around the rest of the room. It's a great little time saver, and if any small pieces don't copy over perfectly, you can just pop them back in afterwards. As I'm tidying up the walls, I'm placing two ionic columns on each side of the entrance. They help tie the whole room together. Now I'm going to use the X-ray and selection box tools one more time to bring half of each wall in a little. It might not seem like a huge change, but it really helps break up the space and makes the room feel much more custom. add an evil window in the center of the wall. This is going to bring lots of light and help open up space.
which makes the room feel much bigger and cozier. Now I'm placing a medium hanging string just above the window to create our curtain pole. It's a really simple trick, but it makes the curtains look much more realistic. After, I'm placing small spheres on each end of the curtain pole to add a little extra detail. It's a simple finishing touch, but makes the pole look much more elegant. Next, I'm placing a medium hanging string between the two walls. This is going to act as a divider, and it's also the first step in creating a cute little fence for our play area. Next, let's place some small hanging strings to create our fence. I'm keeping it fairly short so the play area stays visible and doesn't feel too closed off. Now, I'm copying the short hanging string and adding more pieces to create little slots in the fence. This makes the fence look much more realistic and decorative. Next, I'm copying the medium hanging string and draping it over the top of the fence so it completes the whole look. Next, I'll copy over the medium hanging strings and use them to fill the gaps in between the fence. It's a quick way to add a bit more depth and make the fence feel less empty. I'm going to start building the fence doors now by placing a few tall wall panels. This creates the main framework that we'll build on in the next few steps. The next step is creating the hinges using cylinders. They'll connect the doors to the fence and add some extra detail before we move on. I'm going to use a disc as the base for a rug in the play area. Then I'll place a few smaller ones around it to add a fun pattern and make the space feel a little more playful. Next, I'll add small quarters around the edge of the rug to act as little tassels. This gives the rug a bit more texture and makes it feel more finished. Next, I'm adding some large curved archways along the other side of the room, right in front of the wall. These are going to create little rooms where each pet has its own dedicated task. I think it'll make the space feel much more fun and organized. Alright, now it's time to build upwards. I'm adding a tall wall panel above the archways to create a second floor. Now I'm going to copy the tall wall panel and place it underneath the one we already have. This helps build up a bit more detail and gives the wall a fuller, more finished look. Next, I'm going to copy these floor panels, raise them up just a touch, and place them into each of the bottom rooms. It's a small adjustment, but it makes a big difference in helping the inside of the build start to feel finished. Now I'm placing tall wall panels throughout the interior to divide up the rooms. It's a simple step, but it really helps define each space and makes the floor plan much easier to see. Now I'm going to place some rectangular beams around the outside of the build to show where each of the rooms are. Next, I'm adding a few extra pieces to the bottom of the beams to turn them into pillars. After, I'm going to place 3 medieval pet beds in the rooms on the left-hand side, and this is where the build really starts to feel like an actual home instead of just an empty shell. Now I'm going to add more rectangular beams across the top of the rooms to start creating the second floor. This gives us a solid framework and begins shaping the next level of the build. Okay, so now that we've got the framework for the second floor, it's time to start shaping the rooms. I'm going to place these large square archways to create the entrances. And this is where the upper level really starts to come together. Alright, let's keep building upwards. I'm copying these tall wall panels from the second floor and moving them above the archways. Let's tidy up these walls a bit. I'm copying the tall wall panels and adding them above the archways to close those gaps. Next, I'm duplicating these rectangular beams and continuing them up towards the ceiling. This keeps the design flowing and helps connect the walls with the rest of the structure. Now I'm going to take some more of these tall wall panels and line them up with the beams we've just added. This helps tie all the pieces together and makes the walls feel much more intentional. Now I'm going to grab these trims that we've already added above the wall and copy them across to the other walls. This is a simple way of keeping the same style flowing throughout the build and making sure everything feels connected. Next, I'm adding some wooden bowls onto the walls to bring in a few more details. It's a simple addition, but it helps break up the empty spaces and makes the rooms feel a little more realistic. Next, I'm adding another tall wall panel to the back of the rooms. This keeps the same color and style throughout the build, making sure everything matches nicely. Now, I'm moving on to adding some of the smaller details inside these rooms. I'm going to place 3 food and water troughs in each room on the left side. I'm adding 3 litter boxes and 3 cheap bathtubs to the right side of each room.
Now I'm going to make ladders for each side using short hanging strings. This adds a nice functional detail and helps connect the different levels of the build. Now I'm going to place a basic rug on the floor and build it up with a few more pieces to create a cozy pattern. This adds some warmth to the room and helps make the space feel more comfortable. I'm also adding some small discs onto the rug to give it a bit more detail and make it feel more unique. Now I'm going to place a cat ear rug and a small sphere on top of the archways to create little bows. I think this adds a really cute detail and gives each room a bit more personality. Let's make another cute detail for the room. I'm using some discs and 2 short strings to create a mini rug that looks like a little bear. This is a fun way to add some personality and makes the space feel much more playful. Let's add something fun to the play area. I'm using tall wall panels, discs, cylindrical beams, short hanging strings, and medium wall panels to create a custom cat scratching post. This is a cute little feature that adds more personality.
Now I'm going to make some little pictures around the walls using basic rugs in different shades of pink. You can add as many as you'd like to create cute decorations and bring more color into the rooms. I'm adding random objects inside each frame to create unique little decorations. These small touches make the walls feel more interesting and give the rooms their own style. Now it's time to make some paw prints on the floor. I'm going to use these discs to create the shapes, and we can have fun watching the little paw prints appear as we go along. I'm just going to pop a few little pianos inside the cat scratching post. Now I'm going to pop a cloud chair into the corner. It just helps make the space feel a little cozier and creates a nice comfy spot for your pet to relax. Now I'm going to make some little cushions for the chairs by using these modest eating tables. It's a really simple trick, but it makes the chairs look so much softer and comfier. Next, I'm going to add a small cloud light to the ceiling. It ties in really nicely with the rest of the furniture and helps bring the whole room together. Next up, I'm making an adorable little rainbow on the wall using some short strings and clouds. It's such a fun detail, and it really makes the whole room feel extra cute. Alright, now it's time to make one of the cutest decorations in the room. I'm going to build a little teddy bear using small spheres, cylinders, and discs. It might not look like much when you first place the pieces down, but once it all comes together, it's honestly so adorable. Now I'm going to place a comfy pillow pile in the middle of the rug. It helps fill the space and creates the perfect little spot for your pet to relax. Next up, I'm building a cute little shelf on the wall. I'm using tall wall panels, short hanging strings, cylindrical beams, and a small sphere to bring it all together. It's such a fun little build, and it makes the wall feel much less empty. build the entrance door. I'm using tall wall panels, square doorways, quarter windows, a disc, and a cylindrical beam to create a cute custom design. Alright, we've made it to the final step. I'm going to place a luxury book collection on the mini shelf we built earlier. I always like adding a few finishing touches at the end because they're what really make a room feel complete. This time, I decided to keep the original daytime ambience because I loved how bright and cheerful it made the room feel. But if you want to switch things up, I definitely recommend using the color number 92867E. It gives the room a lovely, warm, and cozy vibe. That's it for today's build. Thanks so much for watching, my lovelies. I really hope you enjoyed following along. I'm thinking about adding some fun little challenge videos into my future builds. So if you've got any ideas, don't forget to pop them in the comments below. I can't wait to read your suggestions. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!